Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? This is Rees or Cub, and welcome back to our Tekkit Let's Play adventure. And as you can see, we're back down here in the basement. We're over here with this failed experiment. As you can see, I was trying a bunch of weird stuff to get this thing working. But I did a little bit of experimenting, a little bit of tweaking on the internet. And ultimately, the one thing that led to me figuring out what was going on was for me to just get right into it. Just put my hands into it to get in there. And I went in like a wrecking ball. No, I'm not going to start singing. No, I might. I came in like a wrecking ball. No, okay, I'm done. All right, so we are now inside of here. This is very dangerous. If in the real world you have a fission reactor, I suggest you don't crawl into your vat of water. Look at this. Look at the bubbles. You guys see the bubbles, right? Where are the bubbles at? Well, they're right here in this block around the fission reactor. They're not... Oh, jeez, I'm dying. How am I... Oh, right, yeah. I forgot. I can't be killed by nuclear radiation, but I can still drown. Might be something I want to remember. Right, but all the bubbles are in the block surrounding the fission reactor. They're not up here in this second block, which means that they're not actually getting into the steam funnels. So, I think we're going to have to do a little bit of a redesign, and we're going to need some stuff. We're going to need a lot of stuff, but before we get into that, we need to build, and thank you to this person you're seeing on the screen right now who explained why my little portable teleport, what's it called? What is it? Access terminal was taken away from me. Something to do about an update, but we're going to rebuild it. We will rebuild. We're going to rebuild it right now. So let's see. Not the right thing at all. This thing can read a flux pro. Oh, can I make one? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Not my day. Okay, so we're missing some flux crystals. And I can make some of them. I can make 4 of them. And booyah, got that. There we go, so we got that thing. And then we need to build, oh gee. Okay, let's see if I actually already have one of those. I do, okay, so all we need to build is the conversion matrix. Oh gee, did you guys hear me just get an email? Alright, let's see, we have Fluix dust, we're gonna need to build a basic processor, which, hold on. You know what? We don't have to do that. We have the technology. Begin. How long is that going to take? Right. Currently crafting. How do I know how long this is going to take? Missing materials. Right. So I actually have to... Alright, well, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it ourselves. Alright. We're going to have to build this thing. Okay. This is gripping. I can tell you are so into this. I know. Just contain your enthusiasm if you can. What am I doing wrong? Gold ingot, redstone. Hold the phone. In an assembly table. Right. Should have expected that. I thought that seemed a little bit too easy. Alright, assembly table right here. That sucker. Begin. Is it done? It's not done yet. How long does this take? That's what we want. Begin. You wreck me. Ah, okay, fantastic. So there is our redstone doom-a-flopper thingy. I don't know. I just want to get this done with. Shapeless crafting. Rah! What are we missing now? What is this nonsense? I don't remember this being this difficult. I'm sure it was. Right. Quartz. Okay, well, there's some of that. What did it say we do with it? Did it say we cooked it? I wasn't paying any attention. I guess you could probably tell I wasn't paying attention. Yay! Basic circuit. The sad thing is, that's just one of the things that we need to build one of the things that we need. This is just getting ridiculous, I'll be honest with you. Right. Build. What? What now? What are we missing now? We don't... What? What is the... Uh-huh. That. Are we all out of Fluix stuff? We're all out of Fluix stuff. Okay. How do I make Fluix stuff? Make some Fluix stuff, throw that in there. Honestly, people, I don't have time for this nonsense. I've got things to do. Places to go, people to see, adventures to be had. What? This is what I'm building, correct? No. That's what I'm building. No, I already have one of those. Did it get sucked into here? Oh, snap. I'm not even going to question that. Okay, got that part. Next up, we're going to need this weird, funky purple thing down here on the bottom. It is a energy cell. Of course, we're not going to have enough Fluix crystals, though. So there's 4 more. There we go. And then last but not least, bam! Wireless access terminal. Okay, and I think I remember how to activate this thing. We got to go down here and put it into the... No, we don't put it in the control... what do we do? I can't remember. Do we put it in the... No, hold on. Where's the CPU? Oh, there it is, the controller. I think we just put it up here. No? Do we not? Ah, yeah. Okay, it's slightly offset. That's strange. There you go. It's linked, though, and now I have to charge it. Of course I do. Didn't have to do that before, but now we do. Put it in here. Let it charge up some. And actually, it's going to charge up pretty quick. I wonder how fast it runs down, though. That's going to be a pretty big bummer if it just, like, runs out of power, like, after one use. So, let's see. One use. Da-da-da-da-da. So, it looks like anytime we... Okay, no. Okay, well, we'll worry about it later. Alright, so what was I going to do here? Right, we've got to completely revolutionize the way we built this thing. I can't believe it took me that long to get one thing done. So, the first thing we're going to do is actually make sure we got all this set back up together the way we had it. So that, you know, if a miracle occurs... we'll be able to just, you know, start using it. You know. You know. Yeah, you know. Oops. So somehow I put all of that back together exactly the way it was and saved on some resources. So that's pretty good. So that's set up to go. That's good. We don't need to mess with that. This over here is the problem, though. And we're going to have to... How much glass do I have? Oh, I can't get the signal from down here? There we go. Okay, we got 5 pieces of glass left. I need to go get some more glass before I start this. That is a very interesting hatch you found there. I would like it. Ah, it's a soda top. Nice. Okay, so, you know, we can keep our beverages attached to the top of our heads while we're down there working in the fission reactor chamber. Because, of course, it's a good idea to bring bottles of soda attached to your head into a fission reactor chamber. I mean, what could possibly go wrong there? I don't understand. You probably could take it in there while you're bathing in the fission reactor juices, like we were earlier. Perfectly fine, perfectly safe. I honestly don't see how anything could go wrong there. Sand, lots of glass. Alright, headed back downstairs, and let me see how we're gonna redo this. Okay, so first off, we're gonna need a bucket. We're going to need some buckets, because we're also going to have to move the water around quite a bit. So let's see, buckets, 8 of those. Let's just go ahead and start off by breaking out the tops, because all of this is going to have to go anyway. Fly. No, fly. Fly! There we go, that helps. Well, actually it doesn't. It takes longer to break things now. Not sure whose idea that was. Let's start filling these things up, though. We're actually going to go ahead and just fill this whole darn thing up with sand. Because it's a bit unruly to work with a bunch of water. And we can just clean up the sand when we're done. I just realized that this thing is still running. This isn't safe. We've got to get that fusion thing out of it. Come on. Oh. Wow, yeah, look at that. It's half empty now because we were wasting time running it to do nothing. I should have been paying more attention. Ugh, what a waste. What a waste. There we go, so that clears up everything except for that one piece of sand. Okay, now the new system's going to have to be done quite a bit differently, because the thing is, if we put the water right in here, it will just get evaporated, or not evaporated, converted into steam by the extreme heat of the fission reactor. So we'll have to think of something else. I'm thinking if we put the water right along here on this edge, we would be safe. And that would be able to pour in there, but it would not be able to heat up. And if it does heat up to a point where things get dangerous, I mean, what's the big problem there? Did I really just... Ooh, that's not good. I don't just have a bunch of this stuff sitting around. I'll have to call Ralph and see if he can get me some more of it. But we'll worry about that here in a minute. Let's get our glass. There we go, lots of glass. 63 pieces, and actually, guess we should fly back up there and put some more sand in the machine. keep this going. There we go. And let's work on the new frame. So like I said, the new frame is going to be a little bit wider. And I guess we'll start out here. Like that. And we could have actually, looking back on it, left the upper level of glass where it was, because we're not going to be changing that any. So, waste of good glass. I would feel bad if I cared. Now, all of this is also going to have to be moved down one, so I've got to go through here and break each and every single one of these steam funnels. Oh boy, this is already fun. This is already fun. Now I understand why all of you guys like this series so much. This is exciting right here. Breaking steam funnels. Ugh. I'm being sarcastic, of course. Breaking steam funnels isn't fun at all. But when we get the fission reactor up and running, now that's when the fun starts. Because we're going to have like, nuclear toxic radiation pouring into my basement. It's going to be awesome fun. It's going to be fantastic. You guys won't even know what hit you. That's how much fun it's going to be. And all of this stuff should come down fairly easily. Just pops right off. There we go. And actually, we'll leave that one there. And then that way we can go ahead and just do this. There we go. And that is where everything is going to be based off of now. That's the new height level. So we'll go ahead and put our funnels back in. Or should we? Yeah, no. You know what? I'll go ahead and complete this network first. And of course, whoa, these things break like a boss. Gee. Oh, it's ridiculous. Okay. Well, yeah, this stuff's going to have to be lowered down too. But look at it. Wow. I could set this stuff up just to break it down. It's so much fun. Of course, we're not going to do that. That would just be dumb. Where'd there's the lever. We'll go ahead and move the lever to the front here. And we're gonna have to come up with a different way to activate or to get to the fission reactor, because, well, see, now I have to completely redesign all of this. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Let's get the funnels in there. Okay, so that's all the funnels. And next step, of course, is to add water. And we'll add water. Let's get our little infinite source back up and going over here. Okay. One bucket there. Oh dear. Come back. Come back, little water bucket. Another bucket there. And then we'll just go around and fill in all the sides. Alright, and that does it right there. That should complete all of that. And I'm actually not sure if I need to put glass around the top here, but I'm thinking probably so. That would make sense to me. I should probably go ahead and do that. Alright, now that that isn't completely encapsulated, I think we're actually good to go. If I can just figure out how to actually access this thing that I have now done. I don't... Well, you know what? I could probably get access from underneath it if I wanted to, but do I really want to? That seems like a bit... Ugh. Yes, phooey. We'll just break in right here. Alright, so we've got it set for 18.5. And we're going to go ahead and put what's left of our fuel rod back in there. There we go, and I guess seal this back up, although it's still not ideal. You know what, we're not going to seal it up, because then we can't see what's happening. So, open it back up. Oh, darn it. Put the fuel rod back in there. And click on it to see... Okay, so we are producing steam. Pretty good amount of steam. Okay, I do hear... Okay, there we go, it's at 1 point... Okay, I hear bubbles. I see bubbles. So, this should work. Darn it. You know what? I just realized all of these are set in the wrong direction. We gotta flip them all to the up position. Now, before you ask, Reese, how do you know you had this right the first time? I did triple check last time and made sure that all the funnels were aiming in the right direction, so that was definitely not the problem. Last time. Okay, put the cables back down. And now when we throw the switch... Yes! I see steam. Oh, but there's no steam going into the... liquid ducts. We need more liquid ducts. Where's the... liquid ducts. There we go. We got some more. Okay, it's all good. It is all good. Where is the thing? There it is. Okay. Got to link them together. Right here. And then we just bop it with this thing. Oh, it's working! It is working, people. Look at that. Okay, so this thing is heating up. It is producing bubblies, which are going into here, and it's It is creating power. We have done it. We have succeeded in making this work. I am so happy right now. And don't guess we need the infinite water anymore because the water is not burning up. It's pouring into the center where the moving water, I guess, in the center is being, converted into steam, traveling through these pipes. You can even see it. It looks like steam. It doesn't look like just a solid blob of gray. No, it is really steam. It's going into the machines. They're spinning up. They're producing power. Not a lot of power, but the cool thing about this is we can create a whole lot more of these. Before, we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could have put 25 up here. That would have been our option. But now look at us. Look at us now. We can create so many more. We can have infinite power. Not quite. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Oh, and this thing is heating up quite nicely. Let's see if it actually heats up enough to auto shut off. I want to see that happen if it will work. So it actually doesn't look like it's going to go over 1750. Looks like it's kind of stuck there. So that's actually pretty good if it's not going to heat up. And it's going to stay at that nice even temperature. We don't have to worry about anything blowing up. The one thing we do need to worry about is whether or not our quarries have found any more uranium. Because once that uranium cell runs dry, if we haven't found any more yet, yeah, we're gonna be in a bad place. Because what is taking this place so long? I don't even understand. The weather patterns here are strange. The mining patterns here are strange. We really need to clean this up. Sand will work. Use the sand over here. There we go. That'll help it mine up some. We just fixed the quarry. Perfect. Okay. So maybe now we'll be able to finally start getting some uranium. I don't even think we're really at uranium levels. Those other ones were pretty far down before they started mining this stuff up, and we're only at 38 blocks here. So we got all the time in the world, I guess, before we have to worry. The underworkings of this thing. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this before. Y'all don't care. You really don't care. We got the thing fixed. It is now creating power. That's what you came for. You have been entertained. Are you not entertained? That's done. Now all we got to do, before I can be completely happy, is figure this thing out. Because this here is just... This is bothering me. Another job for another day. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, or just wait until the awesome new end card rolls around and you'll have tons of stuff you can choose from. It's like a buffet, right? Like, you want to watch some more of this series? You got that option. If you want to maybe switch over and watch some, I don't know, Ghosts, you got that option. In fact, have you seen my latest, my Thanksgiving special episodes? They'll be in the end screen. Those are all sorts of cool things. You can join my new website in the end screen. That end card is awesome. Just wait for it. It's coming right after we disappear behind the doors.